Welcome to the D&D world.
Hello fellow player characters, this is Dave on CRPG Dungeons & Dragons tonight, and we are going to do some more TikToks tonight. I think we got a good amount tonight, so we might find something funny, we might not. We might see a few that we've already seen before, and I'll just skip past those. But other than that, let's go ahead and have some fun here. Alright, let's start with this one here.
What you writing? What you writing, you idiot freak?
We actually don't have to worry about that. I don't know why they still do this, because bats can't spell. I guarantee if he turns that paper around right now, that's just squiggles.
Hey, turn that paper around. Let me see that paper.
Maybe a doodle or something.
She says aggressive.
Bats communicate via echolocation, so we gotta echo at him.
Stop writing.
Stop writing.
Stop writing.
Stop writing.
Hey, stop writing.
Stop right.
Stop writing.
All. Stop right. Various interjections.
Okay. That was actually confusing. I really didn't know what was going on there.
Sir Lancelot, at your
We
service.
joined D&D campaign halfway through and don't understand any of the lore yet.
I have no idea what that means. Sir Lancelot, at your service.
Theodore Roosevelt, President of the United States of America.
I have no idea what that means. Sir Lancelot, at your
Okay.
service.
I've never actually seen any of the Night of the Museum movies,
When
so
your dungeon master says don't.
how it feels to fight an animated object in D&D.
You again, you bastard.
I have so many questions. This looks like it was a TV show or something. Maybe on Adult Swim late night or something. Any of you guys know? I'm kind of curious because that was... Dude just shot an iron that was a hot iron that was in midair and talking. Again, I have so many questions. Rogue Nat 1 on stealth.
Has he had a long history of mental illness?
Bard doing the destruction paladin before every fight.
And thou shalt be saved.
Hi, I'm looking for Ray
The
Finkel
wizard versus everything.
and a clean pair of shorts.
Yes,
Talking to the Lord. Here's an exercise.
Exercise the demons.
Lungs. Right.
Alrighty then.
I'll have you know it.
Barbarian in a bar fight.
And the speed of a mongoose. Throw it. I dare ya.
Love for Chuckles to read excerpts from 50 Shades.
Yes, I dare you. Find something and read it. Just do it. Just do it.
You want to do it?
Just do
Tender yourself. I quiver.
He's my very own Christian Grey flavored popsicle. Soft and hard all at once. Like steel encased in velvet. And surprisingly tasty.
Just made that joke worse from the last one. Yeah, you can see him dying inside there.
Is that 50 Chuckles of Grey or 50 Shades of Chuckle?
Hello.
And it's time for the low charisma character to roll for persuasion.
Borrow a submarine. Rent your finest discount submarine. In case you were wondering, I'm just a typical family man on vacation with my lovely wife.
This moo is not very in.
My handsome daughter.
I'm not handsome. I'm adorable.
And a distant cousin who is dead to me.
Is this because I didn't murder the baby? I said I was sorry.
He says the strangest things. Hello, I'm looking to steal a submarine. Borrow a submarine. Rent your finest discount submarine.
Life essence?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Kenny?
That's fine. It's fine. What I said did you say life essence?
Stu, I can't understand what your husband's trying to tell me.
Hey, well, first of all, that's like way down the line, okay?
Whoa.
You know,
Down the line?
yeah, down the line. What? You want to be them?
We'll talk about this later.
What do you mean we'll talk about this later? All right?
Not now.
We don't need to discuss this later, all right? We need to handle the task at hand.
Gideon Nathaniel Cole. You need to start
First
by
of
now.
all, how dare you put my full government...
DM feels conflicted.
The boulder feels conflicted about fighting a young blind girl.
Sounds to me like you're scared, Boulder.
The boulder's over his conflicted feelings. The boulder feels conflicted about fighting a young blind girl.
Sounds to me like you're scared, Boulder.
The boulder's over his conflicted feelings. The boulder feels conflicted.
Why does the guy talk about himself in third person? I need to watch that show at some point. Main character syndrome. Character starts making death saves. Stupid sissy cod. Block. There's the female. Her had a moment of peace. Oh yeah, they're just all waiting there for him to die.
I went to animal communication school. Trust me, we like Titan. Meow. Purr. Moose. He intimidated. You see that intimidation in his eyes?
And that innocent smile.
Behold, the tout goth has left her house.
Bring me the country music loving farm boy.
No, y'all let me go! I don't wanna! I'm sorry, the goth girl demands it.
If you're good, we can visit Bass Pro Shops after Hot Top.
I'm having so many kinky thoughts right now. Eh?
Oi, go. Oi, more passion, more passion, more passion, more energy, more energy.
I see the party losing the fight.
More footwork, more passion, more energy, more energy. Oi, oi.
I am Morley, the wizard, introducing you to adventure. It's Dungeon Fantasy Board Game. This family is on a challenging adventure in a scary dungeon, seeking treasure guarded by strange and wonderful monsters. Take it from Morley, Dungeon and Dungeons & Dragons games from TSR play better. After all, we are the game wizards.
Ain't nothing. Matter of fact, I'm blind in my left eye and 43% blind in my right eye. I don't see much of nothing. Matter of fact, I can't even see you, sir.
I don't understand what's going on. Why are you crying?
A person is dead. I feel sad.
That's insane. You don't feel sad when a monster dies in a monster movie.
What? Come on, you motherfucker!
Notoriously bad roll or during combat, a natural one.
Same shit, different day!
I think I might just put a knife in it.
I think that's a really good idea.
See if it works. Oh yes, it goes in beautifully.
Beautifully.
I think I might just put
Rogue
a
in
knife
melee.
I think that's a really good idea.
I think that's a very good idea. Oh.
I am so angry! Come on, me and you, let's go.
Forgive me, Lord, for what I must do.
Oath of throwing it back.
Told you not to judge me.
Normal person. Wizard. Meh.
Lord bless this chair, for I have sensed many sins committed on this chair, and I shall not put my righteous and cleansed foundation on said chair.
So I think we got a couple of TikToks on that one.
La la dum da la la.
Me adding tension to the boss fight.
Every friend group has. I will win the knife fight by bringing more knives. I will win the knife fight by bringing a large gun. I will win the knife fight with my bare hands and my bare hands alone. I will win the knife fight by simply stopping the knife fight from happening. And I am just here to watch whatever happens next.
Okay. When the player rolls a nat 20 to seduce the dragon. Yep, that's a DM's face right there. That I hate you.
Do you know how easy this is for me? Do you have any fucking idea how easy this is? This is a fucking joke. And I'm sorry you can't do this. I really am, because I wouldn't have to fucking sit here and watch you fumble around and fuck it up.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Okay, I'm just gonna watch this just for the fun because this is I love this one.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique.
Oh my god, we got a lot of Seduce the Dragons tonight. No. No. Casting Otto's Irresistible Dance on the Tarrasque. That makes the most tragic backstories for D&D.
My shrieks of agony echoed through the chambers of that dungeon. Starved to where I was too weak to fight, but strong enough to withstand 17 years of brutality, beaten within an inch of my life. Cut only for the wound to heal so the scar tissue could be torn open. The teeth knocked out of my mouth, bled like livestock. All I know is pain. The only thing I can feel is God's judgment, and still I beg him.
Are you okay, dude?
Not for forgiveness. I beg him to let me feel all I felt at once. May he show mercy to my soul, send me to the lake of fire, and punish me for all eternity. Only in exchange for the lives of my family. It should have been me. It should have been me.
Is that it? Okay, great. That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was great. What a backstory. Am I right, guys? What a backstory. Okay, well, if you need anyone to talk to ever, don't make it me. Find somebody else. You can talk to somebody else here. Next up, we have our bard. All right, what is your
friendship? The most wonderful thing.
That was a little intense. A little too intense.
You want to know the most terrifying detail in all of D&D? Be honest with me, would it make a difference if I said no? No. Proceed. Terrorists have spikes on their backs. And is the next terrifying fact that dragons have wings? No, I don't think you're understanding me. The most terrifying monster in all of D&D, one that is akin to divine rage in the shape of a pissed-off kaiju dinosaur, evolved to have spikes on its back. Is there something I'm not getting here? It just seems like a design detail to make the monster scarier. That may be true, but the implications are horrifying. How so? Well, in nature, animals develop spikes on their backs in order to deter predators from attacking that species in the future. Some animals with spines can even inject venom to make them harder to swallow. Yeah, and? What predators could a terrorist possibly have that either have the gall to attack it repeatedly, or going with the more terrifying option, attempt to swallow it? Oh dear god. Exactly, if the terrorist isn't at the top of the food chain, then what is? I don't know, but the second Wizards of the Coast releases that creature, I'm gonna be sending it against our misbehaving players. Maybe the real monster was the DM all along. No, I'm pretty sure it's still the Tarisk.
Hey, he's got a point, if they do bring one up, throw it at your players.
I knew that this was going to happen. Quasimodo predicted this.
Who?
Were you able to tell that I was the Walking Dead when I came in here?
I know what the egg had spoken to you.
It's true then, the egg was real.
Quasimodo predicted that.
Who's this Quasimodo guy? Where's he? Can we meet him?
Quasimodo is my personal deformed soothsayer.
Oh, that's right what it says on the tin. All right.
Do you not have one?
Is there a Mrs. Quasimodo?
No, there's not. Because according to the ancient text, laying with someone diminishes the prophecy of true sight.
You don't need to lie down.
I knew that this was going to happen. Quasimodo predicted.
I don't know what to do now.
Then when
I
they
don't
can
have
try
the
actually
parenting
worked
skills
out.
necessary to deal with this.
If D&D dads had baseball dad energy.
Well, I gotta ask, are you proud of the way you played today? Did you even think about using any of your bardic inspirations this session? You started off with 4, you ended with 4. We had 2 combats, 2 social encounters. You know that Dungeon Master loves an 8-encounter day, and you're leaving all those on the table. And now you put me in a difficult position, because your mom's going to want to know how you play when we get home. And what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to lie to her and say that you played good? Or am I supposed to tell the truth and say, hey, he's a terrible bard. All those bard classes that we paid for are for nothing. That Dungeon Master introduced that succubus 5 minutes into today's session. And how long did it take you to flirt with it? People around here know me. When they see you playing bad, they blame me, because it must mean that I didn't teach you nothing right. Yeah, I timed it. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. My son took 20 minutes as a bard to flirt with a succubus. Disgraceful. Gary's son knows how to play. He read the handbook, he looked up some guides, he played a barbarian, he knows what to do. He gets in there, gets raging, and gets swinging. I got a son that wants to sit on the back line. That's fine. We came to that, that's fine. You want to be a bard? I said, okay, but you got to play it right, and you ain't playing it right. Well, I got to...
I'd quit playing Dungeons and Dragons on the spot after that. I don't like being talked to like that. And no, my dad never talked to me like that. He tried to, but it just didn't work out. Because it just didn't work on me.
Just a reminder that I have dark vision. Yeah, I know we're in broad daylight, but like still. Yo, DM, I don't think this guy's a real cleric. Can I ask to see his license? Yeah, DM, I didn't consent to being fingered to death, so... What do you mean that's not the spell? Hey, DM, how about you and I take this outside? Yeah, DM, I'd like to roll to seduce the king. Yeah, DM, I don't think this NPC and his 4 hit points really have a say in the matter. Yeah, DM, I'd like to roll to seduce the queen. Hey, DM, have you ever tried, like, I don't know, therapy instead of whatever the fuck this is? Yeah, DM, I'd like to roll to seduce the mimic. Okay, DM, I'm thinking about starting my own faction, but it's run basically like a sorority. Seriously, DM, during Pride Month? DM, I'm trying to find this world's equivalent of cocaine. A helmed horror. I hardly know her. Hey, DM, just to put it out there, Matt Mercer would never do this to me. In my defense, DM, I had to commit to the bit. Yeah, DM, this Strahd guy seems like kind of a fucking buzzkill if I'm being honest. Hey, DM. Hey. Fucking stupid.
Never bring up Matt Mercer at my table. Because I usually say pretty much up front, I am not Matt Mercer. Don't even think of trying to treat me like I'm Matt Mercer. Or think I'm going to act like Matt Mercer during a game. Half the time the people are playing going, who's Matt Mercer? Because they don't watch Critical Role. They would like to go shopping to DM. Yep, that's me.
This is D&D in a nutshell.
This is every single dungeon master who has prepped and prepped and prepped for a session, and then their players come in and they decide to do some psychotic shit, or worse, they decide to go on a shopping spree. This is too real.
Next question is why is he standing so close to a door that can be easily opened?
You want to know something I don't see a lot in D&D? The unintended consequences of immortality. The inspiration for this video comes from a Reddit post I saw about vampires who lament the progress of civilization rendering older forms of media, clothing, and currency obsolete over time. For instance, realizing that the knowledge to create your favorite pasta was lost to time during a war, or the specific tool needed to fix a stitch in your favorite outfit was phased out half a century ago. And while those things are hilarious, there's a very human aspect of immortality that I want to cover. And that's how immortals interact with each other. We by our very nature are social creatures, so it stands to reason that we would actively seek out others who share our experiences. But the thing is, not all relationships are meant to be, so it stands to reason breakups are bound to occur over the course of a millennium. And the thing people don't often consider is the fact that in most cases, similar to the Eternals from Marvel, there is a non-zero chance that immortals would influence the flow of human history. Thus, if you were to break up with one, you could very well see each other immortalized in the very fabric of the world that you now inhabit. Like, imagine going to a city after a breakup and there are statues of your ex lining the streets. Or the national dish is something you taught them to make. I would actually go insane at that point.
I think he's got a very good point right there. That is something to consider.
Dungeons and Dragons will return after these messages.
Your dungeon master has placed you in a dreadfully precarious position.
You're playing the most phenomenal game ever created.
Your skin grows cold from your first glimpse of the enormous beast.
It's a product of your imagination.
Survival depends on a quick, decisive move.
Your choices are limited.
Stand and fight, or run.
Use your lightning bolt.
Victory is yours.
Win the treasure.
TSR Hobbies.
Dungeons and Dragons games.
Products of your imagination.
I am Morley, the wizard, introducing you to adventure. It's Dungeon Fantasy Board Game. This family is on a challenging adventure in a scary dungeon, seeking treasure guarded by strange and wonderful monsters. Take it from Morley, Dungeon and Dungeons and Dragons games from TSR play better. After all, we are the game wizards.
Phenomenal cosmic powers!
Hello, fellow player characters. This is Dave, and we got ourselves another con coming up. This is the Anime Con, March 15th and 16th of this year, and this is actually the first con I went to a few years ago, so it's something to look forward to. Sci-fi, movies, pop culture, manga, games, what have you. It's all going to be there, and hope to see you guys there. I'm not sure which day I'm picking or if, around what time of the day, but I will be there at some point, so I hope to see you guys there. Check it out.
And now, back to Dungeons and Dragons.
You'll hear that her new campaign uses spell points instead of spell slots.
And raise the kids until they're out of the house, but I will not respect you. And I'll make sure the kids don't either. Look.
Damn.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice one of you mentioned Dungeons and Dragons. That's actually a beloved hobby of mine. I wouldn't mind joining your conversation if you're comfortable.
You play? You play? I play. You play with me. Yes, you want good dice? I give you good dice. You play with me.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice
how I think I sound compared to what I actually sound like. Yeah, my inner dice goblin feels attacked. I have the best vengeance.
Right out of the cages.
What is wrong?
Rachel. It's what I do. This Bane fella, he's a real big guy. You don't get to bring friends. Maybe he's wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him off a plane.
I gotta say, you sound like Donald Trump as Batman.
Oh, we're doing humor here. I have vengeance. I have the best vengeance. Nobody does vengeance better.
Okay, that is funny. That actually is funny. When some bandits want to rob the party. Oh.
You seem kind of psyched.
No, I'm bummed. But I wasn't bummed. I was stoked.
Suck.
The last person you killed tells you things about their life no one wants to know. Derek, can you be klutzy for me?
Klutzy, 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 klutzy. I'm so klutzy today. Oh, hi, Mr. Gideon. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Well, it's just so nice to be here in clown heaven. Chuckles told me all about it. I'm gonna be spreading joy and laughter for eternity. You're in hell, you despicable clown. Oh, you joker. I'm not in hell. Stop talking to me, fallen honk knight, with your allergy to hobgoblin oysters.
Hobgoblin oysters?
You couldn't stand one single blow. So would you like a joke? I can make you laugh. Free my hands, Lord Remington. I'm gonna kill him a second time.
Ever seen a ghost? I was over on the bench. I was over on the bench. I was over on the bench. I was sitting over on the bench. I was over on the bench. I made a salad with craisins. Hello, I'm Chip Mulaney. I'm your father. But sometimes he would be gay. Ever been to the goddamn zoo? I used to smoke crack. What's yesterday? Shut up. You're all gonna die. Street smarts. boom, orange juice. That's life. Now I've thrown him off his rhythm. Give us some money! Stay down on the ground! Stay down on the ground, you motherfucker! Do my friends hate me, or do I just need to go to sleep? But why don't we just tell our relatives that I'm a 4-year-old boy? Hey! Do you want me to kill that guy for you? I am now gross. And what's this? Peppa! I'm putting wires into a board filled with holes to move the voices around.
How it feels to never roll well in D&D. One.
Are there any D&D players here tonight? Oh, there's quite a few of you. Any rogues here? Terrible rogue?
And he gave himself away.
Natural one on the stealth check there. Any rogues here? Any wizards here? Up the back where you should be? Hiding behind everybody else? Any rangers? Yep, just one. That's what I would expect. Man, it's the first time I've ever really been able to do niche Dungeons and Dragons material.
And he's on cloud 9.
Okay, so Jackson said we need food for 2 weeks and something else that I don't remember.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
I don't think they're following us, Elliot.
No, that's ridiculous. Why would they? I mean, as I previously established, I don't know them and they don't know me. They never actually learned anything about me.
You shouldn't take it too personally. They seem like jerks anyway.
Oh, I know. It's not as if they had a choice. We are all on this grand path from that. There is no deviation.
Oh, sorry, buddy. This is just how it has to be.
This is how it must be.
This is just the way it has to be, sweetie.
It's simply the way it has to be. No one gets a choice.
Maybe we can't choose what happens to us, but we can choose how we react.
I wish that was true.
I think what you're missing is a little chaos. I could prove you wrong and cheer you up.
How?
How else? Let's go gambling! Okay, so Jackson said we need food for 2 weeks.
Let's go gambling!
Dungeon support. My name's Harry. How may I help you? Good afternoon. Okay, so you've got a magic door, and looks like a gemstone fits in it, but you haven't found one that matches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are there runes, or, okay, what do they say? The key is in the eye of the beholder. All right. You don't happen to have a rogue in your party, do you? Okay. Was there a beholder that you fought? Did you let the rogue search the body? I think you can see where this is going. Yeah, go and talk to them. I can wait.
Screaming on the other end.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, well, I'm sorry that happened, but glad I could help. Okay, have a magical day.
I think I know what happened here. So, they defeated a beholder a while back, which had the gem that they're looking for. Well, they didn't know they were looking for the gem, and of course, the rogue has the gem, but he didn't tell anybody he had it. So, of course, whoever made the phone call is screaming at him for not mentioning the gem at any point. I hope that helped.
Stop and expand.
For those who don't know, that is Jonathan. Jonathan from Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves. He is the greatest character in the entire movie. Those who know, they know.
Potato, notes on a roll, take 3.
off.
I've got some rope in my bag.
I play more of a
I could tie
supporter.
it to the axe.
Allsuming. The character's
You know,
emotional climax.
I'm prepared to do terrible things to get what I want. Even to those...
Okay, that was kind of cute.
That we learned the decision-making framework when we met the Sugandese.
Oh no.
Sugandese, man. The Sugandese, lads.
All I require is your greatest joke. I already have a joke in mind.
Oh, which one?
The one that DM hates the most.
But I was saving for the grand finale.
Rico can never again make a D's nuts joke.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't too bad a price. For me, I thought that I was gonna have to become a mind goblin.
What's a mind goblin? Rico, what's a mind goblin, man? Help me out. I've never heard of it.
Oh god. The close-up of that face.
Why would you ask me what's a mind goblin if you can't articulate what's a mind goblin? You run into that, like, is that what Glorbo was? Was Glorbo a mind goblin?
A single tear will run down my cheek.
Right, boys, let's do this. Let's go!
Jesus. Like button masher.
Hey guys, I did some grinding off session and I maxed out all my stats and I'm now level 20. A 15 doesn't hit, dude. This guy's freaking hacking. Natural one again. It's freaking lag, dude. All right, let's do this. What? See you guys tomorrow. No!
Hey guys, can I play your session? I got my own dice and everything.
Right, boys, let's do this. Let's go!
Okay, just so you know, that last bit about the guy with the mic in his mouth like this actually hurt my ears. When the DM uses power word kill for the first time. The players survive in combat with little HP left.
Super excited. It was really
Oh my
fun.
god.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was definitely a different ball game. I'm super excited. It was really tough. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was definitely a different ball game. I'm super excited.
Excuse me.
It was really tough. It was fun.
That's actually hard to look at. My face is hurting just looking at
Not a
it.
single one of those dumb kids have gotten hurt yet.
Dumb kids? Wait. Those are my dumb kids.
Figure they painted.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I guess that was the last one. Okay, well, there was a few funny ones in there, more enlightening ones than I expected, and yeah, I'm probably going to have to do an extreme case of editing for these of this stream to make it a video for YouTube. Anyway, this was Dave on CRPG Dungeons & Dragons Night on YouTube and CRPG D&D Night on Twitch. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream, whichever comes first. Bye-bye.